Okay, here we're doing polynomial division, also known as the long division of polynomials. This is a little tedious, I'm not going to lie to you. We're going to have a lot of writing here. Okay. So we've got this big, long, nasty thing divided by this thing. We set this up exactly, in fact, everything we do here is just like long division of numbers. So we have our little x minus 2 outside. Whoever was first goes inside, just like we're dividing numbers. Plus 4x minus 13. Okay, the key to everything with long division is making sure you keep all your powers of x lined up. Okay, all I care about is the guys in front. First thing I ask is, what would I multiply x by to get 3x cubed? And the answer is I would multiply by 3x squared. So up here on top of the x squared, I put 3x squared. That's what I would multiply the guy in front to get the guy in front. Now I distribute. 3x squared times x is 3x cubed. 3x squared times negative 2 would be negative 6x squared. Distribute. Now remember, when you're doing division, like regular division of numbers, you're supposed to take that thing you just got and subtract it. So here's my suggestion to you. As soon as you write this down, draw the line, change the signs. Because we're subtracting. Draw the line, change the signs. And then we get to add. That's how we subtract, by distributing the negative. 3x cubed minus 3x cubed is just 0x cubed. Those cancel out on purpose. 5x squared plus 6x squared is 11x squared. And then every time, just like in regular division, the next term comes down. Okay. Now I'm asking, what do I multiply x by to get the guy in front? 11x squared. What would you multiply x by to get 11x squared? The answer is 11x. So up here, on top of the x, I put plus 11x. Distribute. 11x times x is 11x squared. 11x times negative 2 would be minus 22x. Draw the line, change the signs. That's a plus. Draw the line, change the signs. Notice so far all my x squareds are lined up, all the x's are lined up. If you keep everything organized, this is not too bad. These two cancel by design. 4x plus 22x would be 26x. And bring down the next guy. Minus 13. Now I ask, what would I multiply x by to get 26x? That would be plus 26. Distribute. 26 times x is 26x. 26 times negative 2 would be negative 52. Draw the line. Change the signs. These two cancel out. They better. Negative 13 plus 52 would be, what, 39? Okay. X won't go into 39. I can't go any further. That means this guy is my remainder. So sometimes we'll say here at the end, plus, remember what you're supposed to do with the remainder? That becomes a refraction. It becomes the numerator of a fraction. So at the end, we'll have 39 over this thing outside, x minus 2. So this thing divided by this thing is that. So we could write that at the bottom. 3x squared plus 11x plus 26 plus It's always the remainder over the thing after the divided by symbol. That's our final answer. Okay, another example. We've got this guy divided by x plus 3. The first one is what goes inside. So 5x to the 4th. Now, just like with real numbers, you can't have missing place values. If I wanted to write 1,000, I wouldn't just write a 1. I would have to have a 0 and all those missing place values. The same thing here. I don't have an x cubed. I have to have an x cubed. How many x cubes do I have? I have 0 x cubes plus 2x squared. How many x's? There are none. Plus 0x minus 7. If you have any powers of x missing, you have to fill those in with 0 times that power. We're dividing by x plus 3. That goes outside. Okay, now we just look in front. X times what is 5x to the 4th? That would be 5x to the 3rd. Notice I wrote that right above the other x to the 3rd. Distribute. 5x to the 3rd times x is 5x to the 4th. 5x cubed times 3 would be 15x cubed. Remember, I want to subtract that, so draw the line, change the signs. These two cancel out. They better, or you did something wrong. 0 x cubes minus 15x cubes is negative 15x cubed. Bring down the next term. Now we just look in front. X times what is negative 15x squared? That would be, x times what is negative 15x cubed? That would be negative 15x squared. Notice, hey, squared on top of squared. That will always happen. Distribute. Negative 15x squared times positive 3 would be negative 45x squared. Draw the line, change the signs. These first two cancel out. They better. 2x squared plus 45x squared is 47x squared. Bring down the next guy. Even though it's a 0, still bring it down. X times what is 47x squared? That would be 47x. Distribute. We get 47x squared. 47x times x plus 3 times 47, I'm going to get my calculator out, is 141. Draw the line, change the signs. Add straight down. These two cancel out. 0 minus 141 is negative 141x. Bring down the next term. X times what is negative 141x? That would be negative 141. Distribute. Negative 141 times x is negative 141x. Negative 141 times 3 is 423, negative 423. Draw the line, change the signs. These two cancel. They better. 423 minus 7 would be 416. I can't go any further. X won't go into 417. Plus, I've got nothing left to bring down, so I'm done. That's my remainder. So I put here plus 416 over this guy outside, x plus 3. So there's my answer, this cubic with this remainder over the original. Okay, another example. X to the 4th minus 1 divided by x minus 1. Okay, so outside we'll have x minus 1. Inside, I have to fill in all these missing powers of x. So I have x to the 4th. I have 0 x cubes, 0 x squareds, 0 x's, and minus 1. Okay, just look in front. X times what is x to the 4th? That would be 1x cubed. Distribute. X cubed times x is x to the 4th. X cubed times negative 1 is negative x cubed. Draw the line, change the signs. These two cancel, they better. 0x cubed plus 1x cubed is x squared. Bring down the next guy. No, x cubed, 0x cubed plus x cubed is x cubed. Bring down the next guy, 0x squared. X times what is x cubed? That would be x squared. Distribute. X squared times x is x cubed. X squared times negative 1 is negative x squared. Draw the line. Change the signs. Add down. Those two cancel. They better. 0x squared plus 1x squared is 1x squared. Bring down the next guy. X times what is x squared? That would be x. Distribute. X times x is x squared. X times negative 1 is negative x. Draw the line. Change the signs. These two cancel. 0x's plus 1x is 1x. Bring down the next guy. X times what is x? That would be 1. Distribute. X times 1 is x. 1 times negative 1 is negative 1. Draw the line. Change the signs. X minus x is 0. Those cancel. Negative 1 plus 1 is 0. We get a remainder of 0. X minus 1 goes evenly into x to the 4th minus 1 because it's a factor of x to the 4th minus 1. So we don't have to put plus 0. Our remainder is 0. Okay, one more example. One that's going to get just a little uglier. We get this cubic divided by a quadratic. Let's kind of think this through. So I've got 3, a power of 3, divided by a power of 2. My answer is going to have a power of 1. 3 minus 2 is 1. So we'll have x squared minus 2x plus 4 outside. And this cubic inside. Okay, x squared times what is x cubed? We only care about the guys in front to begin with. I would have to multiply x squared by an x to get an x cubed. So, I want to keep my powers lined up. Since I'm multiplying by x, it's going to go here. Keep it on top of the other x to the first. X times x squared is x cubed. X times negative 2x would be negative 2x squared. X times 4 would be 4x. Draw the line, change all the signs. These first guys cancel out. They better. Negative 5x squared plus 2x squared would be negative 3x squared. 3 minus 4 would be negative 1x or negative x. And always bring down the next guy. Okay, now what do I have to multiply x squared by to get negative 3x squared? That would be a negative 3. Negative 3 times x squared is negative 3x squared. Negative 3 times a negative 2x would be a plus 6x. Negative 3 times 4 would be minus 12. Draw the line. Change all these signs. Add straight down. These two cancel. They better. -1 and -6 would be -7x. 2 plus 12 would be 14. I can't go any further. X squared won't go into 7x. Plus there's nothing left to bring down. I'm done. That's my remainder. So I put here at the end plus -7x plus 14 over this guy that was outside. So my final answer, if I wanted to write it just independently, would be x minus 3 plus, and then this fraction, that's what this divided by this is. Okay, that's polynomial division. You probably want to practice it a bit.